I was playing around on my hoverboard.
Hoverboard is that thing that you sort of balance yourself on?
Yes.
So you were playing on the hoverboard and?
And I saw Adriana coming up to me, and I thought something would happen, so I moved into the Ring camera so my mom would catch it.
Is that because you were concerned about something from your past with her? You used to be friends, but then you said you just weren't friends anymore.
Yes, she doesn't really like me, and we were only friends for a little bit, and then she stopped being friends with me.
Okay. Well, she was with a group of people. Did she come up to you alone or with the group?
With a group.
And what happened when she came up to you?
She was saying something about let me get 2 minutes, so I assumed it was about my hoverboard, and I was just shaking my head, and then she slapped me, and I went inside and told my mom about it.
Okay. Adriana, before you tell me your version of what happened, and I haven't seen this, but I want to tell you that there is a video of what happened that day. I don't know what's on it. I've never seen it, but they don't put up the screen unless there's a video. And Juliana tells me that she moved in front of the Ring camera because she was a little afraid and she wanted her mom to be able to see what was happening. So before you tell me your version of the events, I want to tell you that there is a very strong probability that the Ring camera picked up what happened.
Yes.
That day? Got it?
Yes, it did.
So now I want you to keep your voice up and tell me your version of what happened that day.
Okay, so me and my friends were walking because there is a man who gives out drinks and snacks. And we did not want to go back to my mom's house because it was a long walk.
Just a second. Get to what happened when you saw her.
Okay, so we had saw her, and then I had ran to her, and then I had said what she had said, yes.
Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I think that, she said that she thought that it was about the hoverboard. I don't know about the shaking the head or anything.
What? Just a second. What did give me 2 minutes mean?
It means, like, let me hit you, because she had hit me in school. She always used to hit me in school.
Just a second. You came up to her and said, give me 2 minutes, and then you hit her.
Yes.
Now, Miss Charlton,
Yes, ma'am.
I've read your answer.
Yes.
Is this the first time your daughter told that story to you? Just listen to me very carefully.
No, it's not the first time, no.
You mean your daughter told you that she assaulted the plaintiff that day when she came in and told you what happened?
She never came in and told me.
Okay, well, when you asked her,
when I asked
Miss
her,
Miss Charlton, I want you to be very clear. Did your daughter tell you the same story that she just told me?
Yes.
I want you to tell me verbatim what she told you.
Adriana,
because I read your answer.
Yes.
Your answer comes to me from evidently what she told you.
Yes.
And I'm going to look at it again so that I'm sure. In your answer, you wrote, Juliana got aggressive and threatened Adriana, so Adriana was forced to defend herself. That's what you wrote, because that's what she originally told you, but that's not what she just told me.
No,
that's not what she just told me. What she just told me was she walked up to her, said, give me 2 minutes. I don't know what that means. And then she hit her.
Yes, that's what she told me.
So where did you get the fact that this young lady became aggressive? There was nothing aggressive about that.
Yeah, it was nothing aggressive about it.
So that your answer is mistaken.
Yes.
So either you made up that statement because you signed your answer, or that's what your daughter told you when she came home.
No.
So you were mistaken when you made that up in your answer, the part about her defending herself.
Yes.
So you acknowledge that your daughter just hit her.
Yes.
And that's so easy. Now I want to see the video. Let's play it again. Can you explain your actions, Adriana? What I just saw is you were with a group of people, you surrounded her, and you just walked up and slugged her. Explain that to me.
Okay, so Juliana, she always used to hit people in school. She used to be inappropriate in school. She used to hit people in school.
What did that have to do with what I just saw?
Yeah. So
what does that have to do with that? I mean, if I believed you, which I don't, what does that have to do with this behavior of yours?
Okay, so I was just really mad as soon as I saw Juliana on her hoverboard because she, as I said, she always used to hit people and be inappropriate in school to all of us. So.
Just a second. When was the last time she hit you? And be very careful. When was the last time she hit you?
It was that day at school.
Did you tell anybody about it?
I told a teacher, and I don't think that she talked to Juliana. All I know is just that I told a teacher.
Okay. When this whole incident started, did you tell your mother that Juliana had hit you in school and that you told the teacher? Careful. When this incident happened, did you tell your mother that Juliana had hit you in school and you told the teacher?
Yes. Well, not really. I just told my mom that I was about to fight this girl in school because she had hit me because my mom had picked me up from this after-school program that's called Latchkey. And then Will was like near something and that I had told her that I was about to fight somebody in school. And I had told her that and I just forgot what she said, what she told me after.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Repeat that to me, would you, that whole last soliloquy?
Yes, well, not really. I just told my mom I was about to fight this girl because she had hit me because my mom picked me up after school program called Latchkey and we was near something and that I had told her I was about to fight somebody in school and I told her that and I just forgot what she said. She told me after.
Well, that's what I heard. I don't understand it, but I don't understand it. It's a lot of gibberish. Okay, now I want you to tell me what happened with the door.
Me? So she had come back afterwards. So you see Juliana come inside and she was telling me to look at the camera because I was inside with my son, who's special needs at the time. We were getting ready to come out also to be with her while she was outside. She had come in and told me. I went outside to see if the hoverboard was still there. It was, so I retrieved it, brought it back in. And by that time, she had come back to kick the door in.
Is that on the ring?
It is.
I'd like to see it. What was that?
Me kicking the door
Why?
because I was still mad. I was still mad at Juliana.
You understand that she needs a talking to?
Yes, she had a good talking to.
Did she?
Yes.
Good for you. Can I see photographs of the damage to the door, please?
Just a second.
So it's the wood part of the door.
It's the frame, yeah.
Did you get an estimate to fix it?
I did. I've
I'd
several.
like to have it.
If I may speak, Your Honor.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to the door situation, I did try to reach out to the defendant as towards paying and helping, rectify the situation.
Good.
But
That's good to hear. Actually, that's really good to hear.
yes, ma'am. But from the pictures that she sent to me in her own personal text, I was definitely questionable about this. So from the pictures that she sent to you, you can see that she said that this was a stainless steel door.
No, the wood, the damage she's showing me is really
Yes,
wood.
but from the text message that she sent to me when I asked about the door, she said it was a stainless steel door. Then she sent me the pictures, and if you see some of the pictures, you'll see this one picture at the bottom, right here,
Let me see which one you're looking at.
this one right here,
Can I see which one she's referencing, please? Kevin.
this one right here. So if you, so looking at that one picture right there, you'll see that that was broken from a nail. Then you see that the wooden part that she's saying that Adriana broke was already from a broke prior because it's added wood to the door. You see the,
I'm just talking about this wood.
yes, ma'am. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That wood was added.
What difference does it make?
How can she break a stainless steel door?
This is wood.
Yes.
Is that what you claim she broke?
If I may, what she's trying to explain is that it is a steel door and it's a custom made door. So I can't just go to a store and say, hey, I'd like that door. Can you please install it? It has to be built and manufactured to fit the space of my house. So for that to happen, everything has to come off. A whole new entryway has to be put in.
Are you telling me that her kicking the door caused this damage to the wood?
Correct. And the door does not shut properly and we cannot deadbolt it.
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. How can she be able to do that to a stainless
I
steel
don't know.
door?
Listen to me. I have no idea. I have no idea how she did it.
Right, that's
But
why
it's
I was-
clear that she went up to the door
Yes, ma'am.
and kicked the door
Yes, ma'am.
because she was mad. And
Yes.
if she's mad, that means she is not in control. She may be young in years, but she's almost as big as you are.
Yes.
Do you understand? Well, she has to control that temper.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, and I know you want, and I know that you get that.
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
3.
3. She the youngest, oldest?
She's the oldest.
Okay. Well, she's got to set an example for the younger ones. Does she do her chores?
Yes.
Great. She's got to be somehow responsible for what I'm going to do today.
Yes,
so
ma'am,
if you're very smart, you'll add to those chores list and make her pay you back for some of what I'm going to award her today.
Yes, ma'am, but she already got the money back from the door.
How did she do that?
She did a GoFundMe.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, okay. You did a GoFundMe page for the door.
Correct.
Could I see a photograph of that?
And that was because of the lack of her trying to rectify the situation through text.
Just a second. Okay, so far from the GoFundMe page, according to this, you've covered the cost of the door.
Correct.
Okay, so
It's not everybody else's responsibility, it's her
well,
responsibility.
that's true. Well, that may be true. And
the
if you had
principal
not
effect.
decided to do that, then I would have awarded you the $1,800 it was going to be to fix the door. However, you're not out of pocket for the door. So
It's still her responsibility.
It's her mother's responsibility only technically because she's a minor. Do you understand?
Sure.
Yeah, but you got paid for the door, so we're not going to get paid twice. Your daughter really still has to understand that what she did, forget about the door. The door was just an extra piece of anger. She walked over and out of nowhere clocked her.
Yes.
That's outrageous. So you better give her a whole bunch of lessons in being good because I'm not buying her story.
Yes, ma'am, and I definitely,
So I would say that she should work off the $500 that I'm awarding her for that sucker punch. Now, we have a counterclaim, and your counterclaim is that the plaintiff
Yes.
published this video
Yes.
on the internet, which you say defames your daughter.
Yes. It got over 12 million views without them, hiding her face or anything. And then
She
the
doesn't have
people,
to hide her face.
Well, Adriana being a minor.
She doesn't have to hide her face.
Okay.
She has no duty to hide her face in the law.
So she could just post Adriana whenever she feel like.
She could post whatever she wants that's accurate.
Okay. What about the comments?
Her comments?
Her comments towards, yes.
It depends upon what she said. Does she talk about kicking the door? Does she talk about assault?
Yes, she said about me saying that I was sitting at home smoking crack instead of paying attention to my daughter.
Oh, just a second.
Oh, yeah.
That I want to see.
Yes, ma'am.
I have those also.
So it's not your daughter's defamation, it's yours?
Not, yes.
It's yours.
She also says that,
Shh, just a second.
yes.
Did you write she's sitting back smoking crack?
I did.
Well, you can't accuse her of committing a crime unless you have proof. Where's the proof that she was sitting
I
back?
don't have any.
Well, that's defamation. That's defamation.
I never used her likeness or anything. She inserted
not the-
herself into the comments with her name as the username, so everybody would know it was her. So that when she started talking, everybody who saw the video can know it's her.
I don't care. I'm telling you, you can't accuse somebody of committing a crime.
She also put saying that she has a gun, and if Adriana kept it up, then she was going to use it.
May I see that text? So far, you're absolutely right about this. No, she can tell you she has a gun.
Okay.
I also have other communications between us from the internet.
Wait, just a second. I don't want to see. Just tell me if there's something actionable there. You tell me. I mean, I don't care if the two of you are fighting
Complaining
back.
that
and
I keep posting on the internet, but I never come out of my house. So that right there proves that she knows that I never come outside, that I
Oh,
keep
who
to
cares?
myself.
Who cares?
She just wants to harass me because I'm posting her child who did something uninvited on my property.
Yeah, that's okay.
Also, that she watches me from my porch every day.
Just get over it.
Okay.
Your reward was going to be $500 for your daughter, which I would have hoped that you would have put away for her because she endured being assaulted. You weren't injured. You didn't go to the doctor, correct? Right. It was nasty. It was just nasty. And I've dressed her down. I'm awarding her $500 on the defamation case, which means neither of you get anything. You got paid for the door plus some. But you can't accuse somebody without any proof whatsoever that they're drug users.
You're correct.
Well, now you pay for it. Judgment for the plaintiff, $500. Judgment on the counterclaim, $500. They cross each other out. You leave here with nothing, except hopefully some good lessons. We're done.
This court is adjourned.
Claim that the defendant owes you for certain expenses for your older child.
That is correct.
that he agreed to pay. The defendant says he never agreed to pay any additional expenses, that his child support obligations were concluded. He fulfilled the obligation for that child. I assume you still have an outstanding order for the younger one?
Yes.
Okay, so let me get some dates down. The two of you were married when?
2000.
And how old are your two boys?
I have a 20-year-old and I have a 17-year-old.
When were you divorced?
2014.
And at the time of the divorce, was a support order entered for both boys?
Not immediately, no.
When?
We separated for probably 2 years before some kind of arrangement was made.
But I'm saying you were divorced in 2014.
Yes.
At that time, was a support obligation put into place in your divorce?
Yes.
Yes. And what was that for each of the boys?
Total monthly, I got, I believe, $600 a month
For both boys?
for both boys.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And this was all until the boys were 18 years old?
Yes, ma'am.
And your case alleges that when the older boy turned 18, Mr. Casey terminated his support obligation to that child.
The morning he turned 18, he called
That was his
court
support obligation, and he fulfilled it under the terms of the divorce decree
that morning.
and stopped paying support for that child. How old is that child now?
20.
So that's 2 years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that boy doing now?
He is a manager at a fitness place.
So he's working
He's working
full time.
full time.
And has he been working full time since he graduated from high school?
He's just recently, about 6 months ago, started working full time. He was going to school also part time.
Is he living at home?
Yes.
Okay. What you're suing for now is certain expenses, car repairs and medical bills.
Correct.
Which came first, the medical bills or the car repairs?
The car repairs first.
And when was it that car repairs were needed for the car?
It was on March 17th, 2023.
2023.
Oh, and there's another one for the car on May 16th
Of 2023?
of 2023.
And the medical bills?
Wisdom teeth was May 15th, 2023.
So, based upon the dates that you've just given me, all three of these bills were incurred when your son was working full time
Correct.
and he lives with you.
Correct.
Does he pay you rent? Is
he
not an
does.
answer. Does he pay you rent?
He pays some.
Be very careful. Does your son pay you rent? The answer is yes.
No, he does not.
Why not?
Because he doesn't make enough.
How much does he make?
He makes $9.98 an hour.
He works full time.
He works full time. He makes about $600 per every 2 weeks.
That's sort of interesting. Your son is working. Don't do that. This is her case so far. Why in the world would you ask your ex-husband to pay for things for his adult child who is working full time and living at home rent-free? Why?
Because he didn't have insurance. He didn't have the money to cover for the procedure.
Well, just a minute. That's talking about the dentist. Dentists would always take payments. He works full time and he has a car. Mm-hmm. Why doesn't he pay for his own car repairs?
He doesn't make enough.
Well, what does he spend his money on?
What does he spend his money on? He spends the money on gas. He spends the money on food. He
Just a
does buy groceries. He buys the groceries.
Just a second. He buys groceries for your whole household?
Yes, he will. Yes,
Yeah, I don't believe you.
he does.
I don't believe you. I don't believe that he buys groceries for your whole household. Do you work
I do.
full time?
I do.
And you, sir?
Yes. 2 jobs.
Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do is tell me, Ms. Casey, your version of the contract that you entered into with your husband. When did that take place? Because you understand he is under no legal obligation to pay for anything at all. So I'd like you to tell me the circumstances and the date in which you entered into this contract with him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, prior to that, he was having a difficult time. I let him stay at my place until he
Who was?
I let Roderick stay at my place until he can get back on his feet.
Just a
and
second.
he said,
Well, I don't uncross your arms. I don't know what you mean. You mean you allowed your former husband to move into your house?
to sleep on the couch, yes, because he
When?
had nowhere to go.
When?
I think it was in October, maybe, of last year.
October of 2022.
Yes, ma'am. And that's when I said, Roderick, I'm going to let you stay here I'm going to help you until you can get on your feet, but you've got to help me with the boy. He's going to have his teeth pulled.
Oh, no, you didn't say all that to him in October of 2022. And then in May of 2023, he had dental work. You didn't anticipate that. I don't believe that, Miss Casey. If what you're telling me is that while he was staying with you and sleeping on the couch, you said to him, you can stay with me until you get on your feet.
Yes.
But then thereafter, you have to help me out with the boys. And he said, okay.
Yes.
Okay, is that the contract you're talking about?
Yes.
It's invalid. There's no contract.
Even though he agreed to say, I will help you.
Whatever agreement you thought you had is void for vagueness. It has to be set. Now, if you called him in May and said, there's an outstanding dental bill for Noah, would you pay it? Because he doesn't have enough money to pay it, and I have other expenses, and he said, yes, I'll pay it. That's a different story. But if you say to him, in October of 2022, I'll let you stay on the couch, but you have to continue to help me out with the boys, and he said, I will, that is not a contract.
I told him, you have to help me. I still need help. Even his mother knew that.
No, I don't care what his mother knew. I'm telling you, it's not a contract. It's not an enforceable contract in the law. It's void for vagueness. He can say, I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you $10. That's help. I'm going to give you $20. I'll give you $100. What, instead of the dental bills being what they were $20,000. Would you expect him to pay that? What if the car bill, instead of being $500, was $2,500? See, he doesn't know. That's what I mean when they say void for vagueness. Neither one of you knew what he was contracting for. As a matter of fact, based upon what you just said to me, March and 2 bills in May, you didn't even know what they were going to be back in October.
No, you're correct. He knew once I received a bill how much it was.
Oh, be very careful, because that's not what you said to me before. I don't care whether he knew what the bills were. Did he agree to pay it in May of 2023?
He agreed.
Tell me the circumstances surrounding him agreeing, because now you're changing your story.
I called him. Actually, not him, his mom. I always contact him through his mom. He doesn't take my calls.
Well, yeah.
And I told him.
No, you didn't tell him.
I told her to tell her son that this is how much the bill is. And that he needs to pay it. And then she said she will contact.
She will tell him.
Yes.
And then what happened?
And then he said he would. He would.
Oh, just a second. So he called you and said, I'll pay for the bill?
He did, I believe, yes.
Oh, no, I don't believe you, Miss Casey.
No, he did.
Miss Casey, I don't believe that he called you. You said, I don't speak to him. I speak to him through his mother. So now you're telling me that after you called his mother and gave her a figure, he called you and said, I will pay for it? No, didn't happen, Miss Casey. I can ask him. And if he's together, he's going to tell me.
Nope. She did not call me.
Did you call her?
Nope.
Who is this?
My mother.
Could you stand up, please? What is your last name?
Casey.
Miss Casey, do you remember when the plaintiff called you and said, I have this dental bill?
Of course I remember, because I paid it.
Which bill did you pay?
To get his teeth extracted in May.
How much was it?
Oh, $2,300, I think.
Just curious, did you make it directly to the dentist?
I was at the orthodontist when his teeth were pulled, and I carried him home.
You went with him and you paid the bill?
I did.
Miss Casey, is that accurate?
That's
very easy.
Yes.
Well, then why are you suing him?
He still owes me the money for the prescriptions that he didn't pay for and the copay.
Miss Casey, I'm dismissing your case, and I'm going to tell you, I don't believe you. I think that you were very surprised to see Mr. Casey's mother here, because if you were being truthful with me when I asked you the dates of bills that you were expecting him to pay for, and you said dental extractions and 2 car bills, you should have said that dental extractions were not his responsibility because his mother paid for those. Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I owe her that money.
She owes me that money, but she owes me about $100,000 more because I've been paying for them since they divorced, for all the extra stuff. I know you know what it's like.
I do. Has Mrs. Casey been helping you since the divorce?
Yes, she has.
So why are you here today? You're getting more than your judgment of divorce provided for. Your former husband's mother has assumed a responsibility for whatever reason, and I don't have to go into it right now. Not necessary,
Later.
but much later. has assumed a responsibility that was not her responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Has she ever sued you for any of the money she's given you since 2014?
No.
So she's just taken care of her grandchildren.
No.
What? Say
has
thank you and goodbye, Mrs. Casey.
Yes.
Say thank you and goodbye. We're done here.
Thank you.
Case is dismissed.
All right.
This court is adjourned.
I paid more also than he ever has. He's never had any responsibility.
I did not owe her anything, but she owed my mom.
I was trying to get the car repair, which I did pay for.
I think their marriage was a kind of a disappointment to her, and she was left to raise the 2 boys.
Hopefully he, grows and learns and becomes more present and do well.
I'm pretty sure she just came into court and just wasted everybody's time. First of all, I don't know how you're able to get child support after your child is over the age of 18. I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Now, I understand that times are different now, and there's a lot more people who are adult children who are over the age of 18 who are still requiring the financial help of their parents, which leads us into a whole nother rabbit hole of discussion. And I don't know if that's necessary for us to get into. I will say is this. I think the Judge Judy was a little soft on the father here because in some ways, I understand, he paid his dues for the child support and stuff like that. But I feel like he is completely exited himself as a father figure to his own children. And his mother, the grandma, is the one stepping in to participate in helping these children, her grandchildren, continue to stay financially, comfortable, if you will. I mean, I understand that life is tough and sometimes people need to work more than one job, and perhaps her children can work harder to make more money. But I do think that the father is a little bit MIA, if you will. I think that based off of what I've heard here, they were hard on the mom, and I do think she has some issues, and she did waste everyone's time coming in because she is getting the money and the financial help that she needs. But I think really what it comes down to is that she was actually upset with her husband and feeling like her husband wasn't present, wasn't there for her financially, wasn't there for the kids financially, or even being present with the kids. And I think her ex-husband is somebody who is probably just like, I probably need to go to therapy myself and I need help. And this is kind of the reality of how it is. And I'm going to do the bare minimum. And sometimes the bare minimum is nothing at all. So y'all, I would like to hear what you guys think about this. Whose side are you on for this? Are you on the mother side or the father side? Because I feel like the mother had some issues with her case and, she is getting financial help and she probably was trying to pull fast one. And then the grandma showed up and was like, I'm sending her money. Or are you on the father's side? Because the father isn't really necessarily being present and helping. And the reality is that some people, most kids at the age of 18 are having a hard time financially. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts.
Case is about damage that was done to your car when Miss Allen's son, which would be this young man over here, hit it. You were in the car. He was on foot at an intersection. The defendant's argument is that you were driving carelessly and you're just lucky that she's not suing you. Your case has a sort of interesting twist, which I will find out about, because Miss Allen's son, whose name is?
Keegan.
That Keegan was playing some, it's hard for me to imagine, some stupid, idiotic teenage game that other people on the internet, on something, TikTok, that it's a sort of a game he was playing. You may be able to see me better if you trim that, so it's not below your eyes. I tell that to my grandchildren, just a little, so I could see, I could see your eyes. And your mother would love it, just a little bit. Yeah, yes. Perfect. See, he's not intimidated, Miss Allen. I see he's not intimidated by anything. Yeah. I can fix that.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, not to worry. Okay, so tell me when this incident occurred.
It actually occurred on April 27th.
What time of day?
Approximately 3:45 p.m.
And you were picking your kids up from school?
Yes.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 of my own, but I'm a carpool mom that takes turns with 2 other moms. So I had a total of 5 children in the car that day.
Tell me what happened.
So I had just picked them up and I was in the right-hand lane and the light was red. So of course I was idle, waiting for the light to turn green. And I'm definitely one of those people who always hesitate at a green light because...
Don't give me a whole
Sorry,
story, just tell me what happened.
Yeah, so then I started to progress through the green light and then like instantly, seconds after I progressed, like we were colliding.
Okay, you were colliding with Keegan. Tell me where his body was on your car.
He was running towards like my driver's side window, like my door, and I only saw him as we were colliding, going towards my door, my driver's side door.
Okay. Do you have photographs of where his body and your car collided? I would like to see the damage to the car.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do have that.
While she's looking for that, Miss Allen, you weren't with your son that day.
I was not.
He was coming home from school.
Correct.
And he walks home?
Yes.
I have actually a quick little video of like the whole thing. You click on that one right there. Should I click on it or should I wait for you? Yeah, because I don't want it to play.
Miss Allen, have you seen photographs of the car?
I have not.
Okay. So it was on the side?
Yes.
Is that the rear passenger side?
Rear driver's side.
Rear driver's side, right over the wheel?
Yes. I believe even my collision report gives like the X's on the drawing.
No, I'm just looking at it. Kevin, I would like you to show Miss Allen just so that she sees the same photograph that I'm looking at. And Keegan, you could get up and look at that photograph with your mother so that you've had an opportunity to see it as well. So now you can return that to her. Keegan did not collide with her so that the damage to her car was in the front. He collided on the side of her car. So, you know, I'm not really good at physics, but if he made contact with the car on her side, unless the car was being driven sideways, he hit her. I'm just telling you that, right? I don't know the circumstances around it, but his body hit her car, not her car hitting his body.
No, by me.
Well, you have no idea because you weren't there.
Correct.
Right. And what happened after he hit the car? That's pretty serious damage, which means that the person or object that hit your car was going pretty fast. Mm-hmm. Because it wouldn't make any difference how fast your car was going. The force of the person hitting your car caused that kind of damage. Got it so far, Keegan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, what happened next?
I screamed, pulled over to the side, like within nanoseconds, ran out to go check on him. And luckily a nurse had run out kind of simultaneously as me. And we both just kind of like started examining. I let her touch him, but I was there examining him with my eyes and asking him questions. And I kind of let her take control because you could see that she was a nurse. She had tools, nurse tools around her neck. And I kind of just let her do her routine. And the police had came in instantly. Our neighborhood is very good about that. Police are very nearby. And as soon as the police arrived, I ran straight to them so I can explain what happened and give information.
And what happened with Keegan?
So from what I could see, the nurse had eventually walked him over to the sidewalk. And while I was giving the police like my report, ambulance showed up to take him away.
Did did EMS take him away?
That could partly be because I am a teacher, so I'm CPR certified, so I know one of the big things you do is you tell someone, go call 911. So I did turn to a bystander and say, call 911. So the bystander went to call 911. So I think that's one of the reasons why the ambulance came.
Were you called to the hospital, Miss Allen?
I was.
And did you go?
I did.
What time did you get there?
I arrived about 5 o'clock, shortly after 5.
Did you have a conversation with your son?
I did.
First of all, how was he feeling?
He is confused. He didn't remember a lot about what happened. He said last thing he remembered he was at school, and next thing he was in an ambulance.
That's what he said? He didn't remember anything else?
He did not remember very much.
Does he remember now?
He does.
Oh, good. Well, I could understand him being a little confused maybe then, but I'm glad he sort of remembers now.
Yes.
Okay, it's about 3:25. You're just getting out of school, Keegan.
Yes.
You walking home alone?
No, I was walking with some friends, and when I got to the crosswalk, what I remember, the red hand was still flashing. And my uncle's visiting from New Mexico, so,
I don't want to hear a whole story.
Okay.
I don't want to hear a whole story about why you were anxious to get home.
I said goodbye to my friends, started running, thought I could make it, didn't make it. And when I got
So you were running across the street?
Yes.
And you were running across the street, according to you, because you saw the light was flashing that it was going to turn red.
Yes.
And you thought you could make it.
Yes.
Your Honor.
But shh, just a second. You thought you could make. Can we please go to that map? Okay, do you see where that map is?
Yes.
Is your car the red car or the blue car?
Blue car.
Okay. And the picture of the man, Keegan, that would be you.
Yes.
So when you got to the sidewalk, according to you, the light that you could see on the other side of these 4 lanes was flashing.
Yes.
And you started running across the street.
Yes.
When you were standing there, you said goodbye to your friends. I want you to think about this very, very carefully. When you looked at the light, was the light flashing?
From what I remember, yes.
What do you mean from what you remember?
I don't remember it very well.
Okay, so you don't know whether the light was flashing or whether your light turned red.
Yes.
So you don't remember. So it's possible that the light was red when you ran across the street.
Yes.
That's better. Now we're getting better. Okay. Now, I've read the complaint and the answer, and I'm so happy that you weren't injured when you did this reckless thing. So if you don't remember, I have to rely on the plaintiff. The plaintiff remembers she had a green light, and you did not. So if you have no firm memory, which you just indicated to me, so far you're in the wrong. You understand that?
Yes. I did do something really stupid.
What?
I did do something really dumb.
Oh, perfect.
I do know that, and I realize that.
Okay. Well, if you did do something wrong and your parents are responsible for your negligent act that caused damage to her car, do you acknowledge that you owe her deductible that she had to pay to have her car fixed?
Yes, and we did offer to fix the damages and pay for the damages. It's more the emotional distress that I have an issue with.
Unfortunately, I fixed the car after they had reached out to me. I had already had the car fixed. It had been like 3 to 4 weeks when they contacted me after the accident.
Did you contact them?
I did not.
How did you get her?
Well, because we found out she's suing us. So then we reached out to say, may we fix the damages to your car?
Okay.
Yes.
And I assume, Miss Allen, you sound like a reasonably intelligent woman, that if one of my children were hit by a car and taken to the hospital, I might decide that this driver was reckless, if it was reckless, and sue them. You decided not to do that for a variety of reasons.
Correct.
So I'm glad that you agreed to fix the damage. But there's something in this complaint that I would like to pursue for a second. Keegan, after this incident, did you post anything on the internet about the incident?
A few weeks later, I did post a picture of myself in the hospital, yes.
Anything else?
No, ma'am.
You have anything that he posted on the internet?
Within 24 hours, I received a video of him recording himself saying, and I quote, "I made that car my bitch."
May I see that?
That is this. And again, this is within 24 hours.
My face looking pretty. Feeling pretty good though. Feeling like, yo, I made that car my. I pretty much took that car like a champ.
Now, Keegan, I would like you to tell me what that means. I would like you to tell me what it means. I really don't know.
I guess I probably meant that.
No. I don't want you to guess anything. You know exactly what that means in your head. So don't give me a guess. What does it mean?
I was pretty okay for being hit by a car.
That's what it means. I made that car. My bitch means I'm pretty okay. Really? Is that what you meant? Or did you mean you took that car?
Well, you see the minimal damage I have from getting hit by a car.
That's not my question to you, Keegan. I mean, you know, I've not heard that expression, particularly that expression before with regard to a car. But I don't think that that means I collided with a car and I only had minimum damage. What does it mean?
That I took it well.
Not you. It says I made that car my.
Yes.
What does that mean? I really did this okay. I turned out okay. I wasn't that injured. That phrase has a particular meaning, and I would really like to know what it means. Not what you would like to say it means, but what you meant when you posted it.
I do not understand the question, Your Honor.
Okay. In my mind, that statement means I took the car, that this was some sort of sport.
No.
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 You were just rushing home to see your uncle.
Yes. He's a family friend. I've known him all my life.
You aware of a game sort of on TikTok where kids try to beat a traffic light? Are you aware of that? Not.
No.
Never seen it.
No.
Okay. Is this the video of the accident?
Yes.
I'd like to take a look. Just a second. Have you ever seen that, Miss Allen?
I have not.
To be honest, Your Honor, I have never seen it either. I have not been able to get myself to watch it.
Oh, so we're all seeing it for the first time. How interesting. Okay, let's go. There he is.
What? Hit a kid.
Clearly, all the other cars were going, so she wasn't even the first car in line. All the other cars went. Who is this?
That's my father. Colin.
Would you like to move over so you can see it again?
I was able to see it.
Okay, so you understand what happened. All the other cars going. We're going to play it one more time. One more time. And I want you to see where your son starts to cross the street when the traffic is moving. Light changes. Cars start to move.
I can't see though. Yeah,
Well, then move over, sir.
well, just the light.
Move
the
over.
light's just right in between.
I don't need any communication. Just move over and look at it. The light's green. Cars are moving. The plaintiff's car has the dash cam on it. Your son is running across the street. Green light. She wasn't even the first car. 2 cars went before her. Now you see that, sir?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so you had a deductible. How much?
$1,000 deductible.
And how long did it take for your car to be fixed?
I want to say like 2 weeks and 2 days, like right over 2 weeks.
What did you do for a car for those 2 weeks?
I was able to borrow my father's car for
Fine.
on and off. Yeah.
Great. So you had your father's car. Very good. You're a very lucky kid. You're a very, very lucky kid.
I know.
They say cat has 9 lives. People aren't that lucky. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $1,000. We're finished. Thank you very much.
This court is adjourned.
I think she was very fair. I'm glad she was able to hear from both sides.
I think the judge's decision is fair. I feel like the game is hearsay, but my son clearly was in the wrong.
So I'm a teacher, and hitting a child is one of my worst fears of all time, and it happened, and it's been pretty traumatic for me, to be honest.
It was very frightening. I got lots of new white hair and wrinkles, and it's obviously very distressing.
Severe anxiety driving down that street, consistently fearful of hitting children. Like anywhere I go, just constant fear.
To hear that your kid has been hit by a car.
Police officers are the ones that informed me that he did it on purpose.
Disappointment.
So they knew from the very beginning.
And my son.
Kind of hoping that this would be like a good lesson for him, that he would finally learn to make better choice.
I hope he learns, and obviously still needs to.
So I was hoping that this is the thing that's going to turn him over. And when I saw that video, I was like, oh, or not.
This was a wild case, and I had no idea what direction it was going to go. I did know that this kid definitely was in the wrong and that something was going to be paid. But I was thinking that maybe Judge Judy was going to give the emotional damage, and I don't blame her. I think this is a very traumatic thing for her to go through, and this kid seems to not really be any bit remorseful. He doesn't even really seem like he even cares. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be mean or anything, but I do think that this kid probably needs a haircut. I mean, it's like, it's a look for sure, you know, and you know, maybe there's a little bit more going on here with the parents and the kids' relationship, that it's not really, you know, being properly parented, you know. To me, I don't understand what kind of game there could ever possibly be other than playing Frogger on your computer or your Game Boy to avoid traffic. But he did Frogger in real life and essentially almost cost him. Luckily, it did in fact survive, and he's lucky for that. But I feel like he's getting off easy for this. Now, I understand that he survived and it's all great, but I feel like he definitely doesn't seem like he's going to be stopping his escapades anytime soon. And he might actually decide to go do some pretty gnarly things. And I think Judge Judy had an opportunity to really make him suffer the consequence. And $1,000 really is not that big of a deal for the deductible for what happened, in my opinion. So I definitely disagree with the judgment. I agree that he did something wrong, right? I disagree that it should only be $1,000 paid. I want to know what you guys think. Please let me know in the comments down below. What would you have done if you were Judge Judy in this? Who's at fault here? Do you think that he got off easy? Let me know.